We begin tonight with a story about education. It's a complicated issue when you talk about it at the national level. Some school districts do an excellent job of providing for their students and creating a safe learning environment. Other school districts struggle to meet these challenges. If you really want to understand the issue, you could look at all the statistics and look at all the trends, but you need to know a lot of math to do that, and Americans aren't known for being particularly good at math. Or we could try to decide how location and economics play into the differences in school performance, but you'd have to know geography to understand that, and Americans aren't too good at geography. I know, we could try to do an extensive literature search, look at all the arguments, and come to a reasoned and well thought out conclusion. Who has time to do that? No, we're going to decide this the American way. In fact, this is a special message for the audience. Can I have camera 5? That's not camera 5, is it? That's not camera 5 either? That's not camera 5? Hello?
Turn me on.
Who is this?
Turn me on.
Mom?
I'm not your mother.
Hey, look, I'm doing a show here. Can I call you back?
I'm camera 5.
Oh, you're camera 5. Camera 5. The way to decide the issue of education is to watch a televised report filed by a pompous television reporter. It's even better if you can get your reporter to be a middle-aged guy with a mustache. Maybe it's the Geraldo effect, or let's call it the Borat effect. Actually, Borat proves that you can have just as much credibility with a fake mustache as with a real mustache. Let me give you a tip about middle-aged television reporters with mustaches. Most of the time, the mustache is really just a comb-over from their nose hair. If you ever want to prove this, just tug on the mustache. If the guy sneezes, it's nose hair. So, watch this next news story very carefully. Everybody knows that public schools in the Washington, D.C. area are excellent. The schools set high and rigorous standards. The students work hard to do well in school, and the public schools provide students with safe learning environments. But do we really need all that education? I mean, come on. Take me, for instance. When I was in school, it really didn't matter if I had good teachers or not, because I just tuned them out. They would go on and on and on, and I would just sit there and think about whatever I wanted. And I turned out fine. All right, now you've researched the Arlington Public Schools. Tell us what you found.
Well, I think you'd have to say that Arlington Public Schools are among some of the finest schools in America.
This guy looks a lot like that teacher I had for math in high school. That was the year that really cute girl transferred in from out of state. Oh man, was she hot. We made out once behind the football field, but I don't think she knew it was me.
Do well in higher education, and I think by all of those measures, Arlington Public Schools fare very well.
Is that going to be on the test? I mean, if students work hard and have to meet tough standards, they end up being well prepared for success later in life. So when they do really well after school, big deal! What'd you expect? The real accomplishment is when you don't get an education, but then you succeed.
This guy's not an expert, but at least he understands what I mean.
Erasers, breathe all that dust, get long-term chalk.
Oh yeah, that's me
We
again.
didn't know any better. It was good enough for us. Now kids these days are just so soft, and they just need everything handed to them on a silver platter. You know?
Jeez, when did I start to sound like my grandfather?
So you graduated from Arlington Public Schools, from high school?
I didn't graduate from an Arlington school.
Oh, but you went to high school in Arlington County.
I feel like I did.
feel like you did. What does that mean?
Well, I know a lot of people who graduated from an Arlington County school, and they're really cool.
Oh.
You know, you don't sound like you're from Kazakhstan. What's up with that?
I was beginning to think I might not get at the truth in this story until I met this guy. He agreed to talk to me, as long as I didn't show his face on camera. Well, actually that's not true, but I'd much rather just have the camera on me.
High school in Arlington.
No, man, I was wasted all the time.
Yeah. Now, you can tell me, this might be hard, but that whole experience of falling down, failure, didn't it make you stronger? Didn't it make you want to get up and achieve great things?
No. Just made me want to drink more beer.
Okay, that's not the answer I wanted, but it does give me hope.